Hello, everyone, and welcome to Horseshoe Indianapolis for a Thursday card. My wonderful John G. Dooley is feeling under the weather, and we could not find anyone else to call the races, so he is upstairs resting. I brought him soup and cough drops and a blanket, so hopefully he will feel better. And I'm going to see if Abby can make him some tea, so I will take that up after the show. We do have a 10 race card here today. We did get a rain shower on an already yielding turf course, so we are off the turf and the track is listed as good. But after that, for most of the early morning and afternoon, it has been sunny, so hopefully we can get that to a fast track today. We have, as I said, a 10 race card. 1 through 9 are thoroughbred. 10 is an overnight, Mary Holman George overnight quarter horse stakes race, and Martha will be going over that with you later. But right now, let's take a look at the weather. We've got Kyle to tell us if we can expect any more precipitation.
From Indy's streaming news leader, this is a WRTV update.
Kyle Mounts here with a check of your forecast, and we will have that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms to move across the area through the afternoon, and some of those storms could produce some gusty winds and heavy rainfall. Temperatures as a result will be held into the low to mid 80s. On Friday, the end of the week, we're once again going to have some scattered showers and storms across the area with highs around 80 degrees, but we dry it out just in time for the weekend as temperatures climb well into the 80s.
Ooh, hot and muggy. We'll keep an eye on the radar today. Let's quickly go over yesterday. Manny Esquivel with 4 wins. That is 7 wins in 2 days. He had a hat trick the day before yesterday going into the card on Wednesday, and he ended up with 4 on the day. So congratulations to Manny. We were saying how him and Sippy were in fuego, and we definitely were right, because then that also gave Cipriano Contreras a double as well. So that's 2 doubles in 2 days for Sippy. Mike Lauer had a training double as well, and Edgar Morales also had a riding double. So congratulations to them. So mark these names down: Manny Esquivel, Edgar Morales, Sippy Contreras, and Mike Lauer. We do have a lot of scratches and jockey changes today, so be sure to look at your monitors. We'll go over those in their entirety here a little bit later. See if John wants me to read those out for him. We do have some information we want to pass on before we head over to Brian for him to go over the early pick 5. Fishing Derby has been rescheduled, and we had a little bit of a storm on June 29th, so we are going to move it to August 31st. It's an all-quarter horse Saturday, and we have an early post, so get here early. There's $600 up for grabs for the top 3. We'll share $600. It'll be in the infield, so be sure to be here on Saturday, August 31st for the Fishing Derby. Yesterday, the Governor's Handicap winner, Demolisher, paid $90-some to win. Congratulations to Sippy and, Lauer for that one. No, that was Sippy's. I'm so sorry. I'm getting my stakes confused. Demolisher remains undefeated now in 3 starts, and he's owned by Kenneth Aries, who lives in Lexington. He was so excited yesterday when his horse won. He definitely, they're really good owners. His wife was super sweet as well, but she is the operations manager for the Grayson Jockey Club Equine Research Foundation. So that's amazing. So we did have the Grayson Grass Challenge today, but we're not going to be able to do it as obviously there's no turf. And there's no all-turf pick 3, obviously, since we're off. Summer at the Shoe, week 8 of 12. The points are cumulative, and we have a $2,000 prize. It's on 3 through 8 every Thursday. So go down to the first floor OTB counter and pick up your entry for one of the preliminary rounds, week 8 of 12. So after this, you've just got a few chances to get your points up. You get a weekly winner of $100 as well. So head on down to the first floor. That is completely free. As I just said, we will have the Grayson Grass Challenge makeup next week, and we do not race. This is our final day of racing for the week. We're not going to race this weekend, but next weekend we will, and we will have pups and ponies. We will have some adoptable dogs here, and if you bring a pet food item, we will give you a collapsible dog bowl for free. We're really happy to have them here Saturday, August 10th. And we're going to do that giveaway. First post that day is 10:45 a.m. And then the following Saturday is Empire of Hope, August 17th. That is our one of two 5 p.m. night racing. So if you like Saturday night racing, come on over on August 17th and mark your calendar for Empire of Hope, where we will be dedicated to raising funds and awareness for racehorse aftercare programs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go get John some tea. Brian will be here after the commercial to go over the early pick 5. Good luck.
Feel the excitement with TwinSpires.com, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby and Breeders' Cup. With TwinSpires.com, place legal wagers and watch live horse racing wherever you are on any device. Sign up, play, and win today. New players use promo code FREE100 on sign up to start your $100 bonus. With TwinSpires.com, you can bet on horse racing. Get the TwinSpires.com app to receive special offers and the most up-to-date information. Terms and conditions apply. Void where prohibited. Please wager responsibly.
Welcome back to this Thursday edition of Wire to Wire. Boy, we have certainly earned our way to the weekend here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, 24 minutes away from the opener on what should be a gorgeous day. Now, we are off the turf because we had some rain showers come through later on last night. We'll start the day off listed as good, or at least potentially listed as good. We may be upgraded to fast by the time racing comes around, now 23 minutes away. John G. Dooley battling the elements to be up in the announcer's booth. Certainly appreciative of all he does for the tracks that he does work. Do scratch number 2 out of this opener in here. Ox Tap out of here. We'll have to wait another day for the stretch out. No true strong opinions in here. It looks like the early money's coming on Donegal Destiny. I think that first-time starter, son of Arrogant, is going to have to run a big race. I mean, they paid $325,000 for this horse back at the Keeneland sale in 2022, but Hobie Cat and Glenbrook Jerry exit a very live race. That final time of 1:37 and 3 was very quick. Kind of jumps off the page. So Donegal Destiny is going to have to put up a big number to try and beat those two in here. I think they're well meant, but the early money is all about the first-time starter, the son of Arrogant. The mare was a 4-time winner herself. She primarily was on the turf and the synthetic. She was graded stakes place and earned over $200,000. So far, 8 of 13 siblings have won, and then multiple siblings have earned over $200,000. So the breeding certainly suggests this one's a runner, as would Brad Cox's numbers, indicating 24% win rate at first asking, and I'm sure that is only higher at Horseshoe Indianapolis. 1-3-4 as we kick off the card. In the first, we kick off the early pick 5 in race number 2. $15,000, non-winners of 2 in here, and this looks to be a wide-open event. I think it's a great betting event. Maybe not the most talented bunch that we see all day, but it does look to have potential to be the best betting race on the card. So I'm going to spread it out 4 through 8 for me, and hopefully we can catch a little bit of a price. And speaking of prices, we've seen a lot of prices come home in our maiden special weight races so far this year, and I'm hopeful that trend will continue with a ton of first-time starters. The 2-year-olds will take the main stage in race number 3. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 10 off pitch. Is a horse who broke well last time out, tracked the front runner, and just really waved the white flag at the 8th pole. Should be stronger today, but you never know. One of these first-time starters could easily jump up in this spot. I think it looks wide open in the 3rd because I am confident whether it was the turf or the dirt today, I knew I was singling this horse. I think Siesta Key could be a good one in here. The mare was a Grade 1 winner, Cocoa Beach. Grade 1 winner and over $1.7 million in earnings, and is a half to good ones like Imperial and Lido, and the works that I saw were all on the main track, and they looked excellent. Concepcion comes in. The Godolphin Homebred, I think, could be the real deal. We'll find out if it's fact or fiction around 3:45 Eastern Standard Time, but a single for yours truly, whether we were on the turf or the dirt, that was always going to be the key to this early pick 5 as we move along to $5,000 claimers, non-winners of 2 lifetime. No scratches, no changes in race number 5. They'll go 6 furlongs, 1, 6, and 7 for me. I think some long shots in here deserve a look. How about Passing Attraction at 15-1, early speed for Sammy Bermudez and Tim Eggleston, and then He's a Rig, Randy Klopp and Evan Roman teaming up. 15-1, 8-1, and then down on the inside, 7-2 with Big Anchor, who doesn't love to win, 1 for 11, but exits some very quick races, gets class relief today, right down to the bottom with Big Anchor. Got the lone maiden-breaking score at the $5,000 claiming ranks. They'll try it yet again today. We'll see if Fernando de la Cruz can try and keep pace with some of the top riders right now in here, as some long shots along with a most likely winner, in my opinion, for the 5th. But an excellent day of racing here at Horseshoe Indianapolis. We're on a good main track. Fully expect that to be upgraded to a fast main track sooner than later. We may be off the turf. We may have had to push off the Grayson Grass Challenge. We've got 10 opportunities to make plenty of money, pad that bankroll, pad that vacation account, whatever it may be. Good luck today, because hopefully your day is a winning one, and we wish you the best as we head into the weekend at the Shoe.
Good afternoon from Horseshoe Indianapolis. Hello now from the broadcast booth. Great to have you with us. Track announcer John G. Dooley. 10 races on tap. An all main track card. Main track is good. We are off the turf. Let's take a look at the changes and corrections on today's racing program. In the opening maiden, starts at the 50-cent early pick 5. Scratch number 2, Ox Tap. Number 2, Ox Tap has been scratched. A couple of jockey changes. The 3 Donegal Destiny will be ridden by Axel Concepcion. Axel Concepcion will ride number 3, Donegal Destiny. Number 7, Tap Its Tail, a jockey change to Joseph Belmer. Corrected weight, double bug, 117. Corrected weight, 117, double bug. Joseph Belmer rides 7, Tap Its Tail. The 1, Hobie Cat, 3 pounds over, scratched at 2 in the maiden opener. In the second race, starts at the 50-cent early pick 4. There are no scratches and no jockey changes. 1, Primrose Girl, a pound over. Number 7, Shield Me With Prayer, 1 over. So the third race we go. Maiden Juvenile Filly Sprint. Here, all 12 run. Couple of jockey changes. 2, Molly's Legacy will be ridden by Manny Esquivel. Manny Esquivel on 2, Molly's Legacy. Number 12, Hoosier Classic. A jockey change there to Deshaun Parker. Deshaun Parker on 12, Hoosier Classic. And an overweight reported. That's for number 3, Sweet Heat, 3 over in the third. The fourth race, one of those taken off the turf course today, an all main track card. The fourth race will be run on the main track at a mile. Number 1, Boss of All Bosses, a jockey change to Gerardo Corrales. Gerardo Corrales will ride 1, Boss of All Bosses. Number 5, Siesta Key, a change of jockey to Axel Concepcion. Axel Concepcion will ride the 5, Siesta Key. Scratch, the 8, Baytown Baracus, 10, Stargazer's Dream, 11, I've Been a Cowboy, the 12, Anagada, 13, TCAC, and 14, American City. Scratch the 8, 10, 11 through number 14. Fifth race sprint to start the 50-cent late fire 5. No carryovers on the card today, and there are no changes in the sprint. All 10 run in race 5. In the sixth race, off the turf, it will be run on the main track at a mile and a 16th. Here, number 1, Brown Liquor Man, a jockey change to Axel Concepcion. Axel Concepcion on the 1, Brown Liquor Man. Now these scratches. Take out 3, Good Governance. 4, Native Thunder. 6, Yora. 7, Racecraft. Take out the 8, Coliseo. 9, Peruvian Lucky. 10, Nip and Tuck. Scratch 12, No Brag, Just Fact. The 13, BLE. 14, I Am the Game. And take out the 15, Delmo. With those scratches, no show wagering, no trifecta, superfecta, no grand high 5, and no horseshoe hat trick, all turf pick 3. Sixth race on the main track at a mile and a 16th. Scratch 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 through number 15. In the seventh race, number 1, Fair Folly, a jockey change to Fernando de la Cruz on 1, Fair Folly. 3, Nixa, the ownership of record is Robert W. King. Robert W. King, the owner of record for number 3. Number 5, B Flat Out, a jockey change to Deshaun Parker. Deshaun Parker rides number 5, B Flat Out. And scratch number 9, Silly Rules. Scratch the 9. Eighth race is off the turf. It will be run on the main track at 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch the 1, Trote. 3, Kilshay Beauty. Take out the 5, Living Me Dreaming. 6, Sparkling Star. Scratch 9, Always Wanting. 10, Star Wisher. 12, Life Advice. And take out the 13, Nomenito. Number 14, Million Dollar Monkey, draws in. Million Dollar Monkey, the 14 will run. No pentafecta wagering. No pentafecta. Scratch the 1 3, 5 6, 9 10, 12, and number 13. Number 2, Literary, a jockey change to Edgar Morales. Edgar Morales on 2, Literary. Turning to the 9th, one of those taken off the turf course. This will now be run on the main track at 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch 2, Cowboy Image. 3, Zach. And number 11, Molly's Little Lou, has also been scratched. Scratch the 2, 3, and number 11. Number 4, Captain's Best. The jockey will be Edgar Morales. Edgar Morales on 4, Captain's Best. Tenth and final. Closing the card with the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes. Quarter horse dash over the 350. At this hour, track label good. Scratch the 6, Legendary Knight, and 11, Streaking Little Jazz. Scratch the 6 and number 11. Overweights, 1, Fire in the Sky, 7 over. 3, RR, Wanna Run for Robin, 6 over. The 4, Gringo, 5 over. Number 5, KVN McAllister, 5 over. 7, Sweet Vengeance, 7 over. 8, Cigar on the Beach, plus 2 pounds, makes the weight there now 126. 9, Sweet and Hot, 2 over. And the 10, RK, Streaking Cartel, 5 over, closing the card with the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes, a quarter horse dash over the 350 yards. So right now, Clouds, upper 80s, main track label good. It's an all main track card. We're off the turf. We'll have the maiden opener due off in 8 minutes' time. Make it a great day with us here at Horseshoe, Indianapolis. The horses call postward now for the first race. Maiden at 1 mile and 70 yards, they field of 6. Scratch the 2, Ox Tap. Scratch the 2. Number 3, Donegal Destiny, the jockey Axel Concepcion. Axel Concepcion here on the newcomer, the 3, Donegal Destiny. Number 7, Tappett's Tail, a jockey change to Joseph Belmer. Make the weight double bug, 117, corrected weight there. 1, Hobby Cat is 3 over. Race 1 with exacta, trifecta, superfecta. A double pick 3 and start to the early pick 5. All main track card, main track good. 2 minutes. Less than 1 minute 2 post time starts at the 50-cent early pick 5. Main track good. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. They're going in. Eric Asmussen with Hobbycat. Axel Concepcion with the call on this newcomer, Donegal Destiny, coming up. Donegal Destiny had joined Hobbycat, Adam Beschizza, 7-time starter Glenbrook Jerry. Chris Landeros, Showmaster. A couple of them back for the maiden. Colby Hernandez with Fear of Union. At 1 mile, 70 yards. One more. Joseph Belmer with Tappet's Tail. All 10 races today on the main track. Main track good to start. Here comes the first of the day.
You gotta wait, Ray? We good, Ray?
They're in the gate. Running at Horseshoe Indianapolis. Donegal Destiny strides away. Right there is Showmaster, black with the gold chevrons, and Fear of Union is up close as they enter the first turn. Hobbycat with Glenbrook Jerry, and in the early stages, Tappet's Tail has dropped back to last. It's Donegal Destiny, the gray newcomer. Donegal Destiny has the speed to lead for Axel Concepcion at the 6.5. Needs a close-up Showmaster with Fear of Union running in third. Then toward the inside is Hobbycat, who's racing a joint fourth with Glenbrook Jerry, and Tappet's Tail trails here in the Thursday opener. The first quarter covered in 23.80 seconds. It is Donegal Destiny. Donegal Destiny sets the tone here, the first of the day from Showmaster, who stays close to Donegal Destiny, and Fear of Union third on the outside for Colby Hernandez. As they make this run past the half-mile pole, Glenbrook Jerry in behind horses. Hobbycat toward the inside is held up, and Tappet's Tail remains last. The front runner still Donegal Destiny. Clocked a half mile in 47.96 seconds with 3 furlongs to go. It's Donegal Destiny as Showmaster starts a bid for Chris Landeros, and right there is on the outside Fear of Union, who's coming 3 wide with his bid. Fear of Union with between horses. Showmaster and Donegal Destiny tries to respond as they come past the quarter pole. Glenbrook Jerry, Hobbycat, and Tappet's Tail has trailed as these maidens straighten away. 3/4, 1 minute 11.87 seconds with Axel Concepcion. The son of Arrogate, it is Donegal Destiny, who is holding on to a short advantage from Fear of Union. Trying hard on the outside now for Colby Hernandez as they battle past the 16th with Glenbrook Jerry in third, Donegal Destiny and Fear of Union in a bobber. Donegal Destiny and Fear of Union, photo finish. Glenbrook Jerry third, Hobbycat was back and forth. Photo finish 141.04, win photograph. Three, 6, 4, 1, 3. Donegal Destiny at 3-2 got the nod. Over 6 Fear of Union, 3-1 second. Number 4 Glenbrook Jerry at 9-5 third, and 1 Hobbycat at 6-1 fourth. Axel Concepcion for Brad Cox. Donegal Racing, Donegal Destiny, debut win. Race 1 official. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales Winner's Circle, 3 Donegal Destiny debuts under the hands of Axel Concepcion. Gets the nod. Donegal Destiny is a 3-year-old gray roan colt by Arrogate out of the Broad Brush Mare. Lentharis, bred in Kentucky by Daniel J. Burke and Kathleen Schweizer. Brad Cox trains for Jerry Crawford's Donegal Racing. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of Donegal Destiny. Takes out a bobber in the maiden. 3-6 exacta in a battle that came down to a bob. $20.80. 50-cent trifecta, 3-6-4, $10.90. Hobby Cat fourth. 10-cent superfecta, 3-6-4-1, $3.18. 141.04. In the second race, there are no scratches, no jockey changes in the sprint. 1 Primrose Girl, a pound over. 7 Shield Me with Prayer, a pound over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4 start. All main track card. Post time in 22 minutes at 2:42. In all cases, please do try to make your selections and Horseshoe Indianapolis wagers today early. Thank you. Coming up in just a moment, our first replay of the day of the maiden. Hope you had a bet on Donegal Destiny. Running at Horseshoe Indianapolis. Donegal Destiny strides away. Right there is Showmaster, black with the gold chevrons, and Fear of Union is up close as they enter the first turn. Hobie Cat with Glenbrook Jerry, and in the early stages, Tappett's Tail has dropped back to last. It's Donegal Destiny, the gray newcomer. Donegal Destiny has the speed to lead for Axel Concepcion at the 6.5. Needs a close-up Showmaster with Fear of Union running in third. Then toward the inside is Hobie Cat, who's racing a joint fourth with Glenbrook Jerry, and Tappett's Tail trails here in the Thursday opener. The first quarter covered in 23.80 seconds. It is Donegal Destiny. Donegal Destiny sets the tone here, the first of the day from Showmaster, who stays close to Donegal Destiny, and Fear of Union third on the outside for Colby Hernandez. As they make this run past the half-mile pole, Glenbrook Jerry and behind horses. Hobie Cat toward the inside is held up, and Tappett's Tail remains last. The front runner still Donegal Destiny. Clocked a half mile in 47.96 seconds with 3 furlongs to go. It's Donegal Destiny as Showmaster starts a bid for Cliff Landeros, and right there is on the outside Fear of Union, who's coming 3 wide with his bid. Fear of Union with between horses. Showmaster and Donegal Destiny tries to respond as they come past the quarter pole. Glenbrook Jerry, Hobie Cat, and Tappett's Tail has trailed as these maidens straighten away. 3/4, 1 minute 11.87 seconds with Axel Concepcion. The son of Arrogate, it is Donegal Destiny, who is holding on to a short advantage from Fear of Union. Trying hard on the outside now for Colby Hernandez as they battle past the 16th with Glenbrook Jerry in third, Donegal Destiny and Fear of Union in a bobber. Donegal Destiny and Fear of Union, photo finish. Glenbrook Jerry third, Hobie
Tequila Herradura. Extraordinary awaits.
I feel like this is like the only race on the card that doesn't have a bunch of changes. It's, I think, maybe the only race that's clear today. But Indiana sired 3-year-old claiming for 15. It's her fillies and mares, 5.5 on the fast main track. I told you guys, Eric said we would be fast here by the start of the races, and we were. Congratulations to Axel, picked up that mount and got it home for Brad Cox in the opener. The 4 Echo Dreamers, who I'm going to go with here on top, 3-1 right now on the tote board. I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. Sammy's hot. Out of the last 2 weeks, 14 race days, he's had 5 wins, 4 seconds, and a third. So he's kind of flying under the radar with Manny having 7 wins in the last 2 days. But Sammy also having a good day. This horse is dropping down to claiming for 5 out of allowance ranks and has had, a third and a claiming for 15 and even a couple of thirds as well, a third and a second, in those allowances. So going back down and claiming for 15 is going to be, I think, make this one a lot easier. Plus, we're going 5.5 today. At 5 in Hawthorne back in March, put up a 73. And then June 12th, 6 furlongs, put up a 74, which is one of the highest speed figures at this kind of distance for the group. The 6, I made it 6-1 on the tote board. Deshaun Parker aboard for Steve Fostick. And this horse likes Deshaun. I think that they've had some good success together. He ran at 6 furlongs last time and is going back down to 5.5. This is one of those horses that you don't think that it matters, but sometimes it does. And that was the bettor's favorite and ended up second. Came back when they ran at 6 with a similar group. And it was a bigger field, though. It was a field of 11. He was on the inside. He kind of got stuck in there. I like that this is a shorter field, and I think his speed figures also with the rest of the group. There's not a whole lot of speed in here, but definitely one that is labeled as a threat. 6-1 I like as well. And then the 8, Sneakier Than Sarah. This one gets Rodney Prescott aboard for Jonathan Nance, who is a wonderful guy, good trainer, has some nice horses. This is a 3-year-old filly by Skyfire coming off of a couple of third-place finishes in the same class. She's got early speed, and she's on the outside. So I really like that one. Honestly, after the 4 on top, I would probably key it, and then I'd just put 6, 7, 8 underneath that because the 7 is the favorite, and I don't blame it. You know, Bob Gorham and Eddie coming off that third place finish in the same class. But I'm going to go with Echo Dreamer and Sammy B on top here for Max Quinones. Good luck.
Horses coming onto the track now for the second race. This filly's mare sprint over the 5.5 furlongs, a field of 8. No scratches, no jockey changes. 1 Primrose Girl, a pound over. 7 Shield Me with Prayer, a pound over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, and starts with the early pick 4 on an all main track card. Main track, fast. 2 minutes. Less than 1 minute 2 post time. Starts at the 50-cent early pick 4. Main track fast. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. Loading in front of starter Ray Kuick. Hannah Leahy with Primrose Girl. Fernando de la Cruz, Case Heavily Star, drew 5. Now Deshaun Parker with I Made It. Jovan Figueroa, Lil Miss Sassy Pants. I Made It's Gone All In. German Tanaza with Jane Zadiva. Eddie Perez, Shield Me With Prayer, drew 7. Here, all 8 run. Simmer Bermudez with Echo Dreamer, the white. 8-5. Now a 9-5. Joint Favorite with Shield Me With Prayer. Echo Dreamer in, and one more. Rodney Prescott with Sneakier Than Sarah at 5.5 furlongs. Fast track for the second of the day. We're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Echo Dreamer broke sharp with Case Heavenly Star. There's Sneakier Than Sarah in the yellow silks with an early bid. I Made It is also running a close fourth. Lil Miss Sassy Pants, Jane's a Diva, Shield Me With Prayer, and Primrose Girl. As they dash past the half-mile pole, it's Echo Dreamer narrowly. Echo Dreamer just leads at the inside for Simmer Bermudez from on the outside, Sneakier Than Sarah, who's matching strides to 3 furlongs from home. The opening quarter in 22.39 seconds with Rodney Prescott. Sneakier Than Sarah has kicked on to the lead and has opened up a 2-length advantage. I Made It is now second. Toward the inside, Echo Dreamer, the white cap, with Shield Me With Prayer gaining on the far outside. Case Heavenly Star straightens away in 5th. Then on the far outside, Primrose Girl with Jane Zadiva and Lil Miss Sassy Pants. They're homeward bound, and here's I Made It. I Made It has taken the lead for Deshaun Parker with 1 furlong to go. From Sneakier Than Sarah, Echo Dreamer's now angled out. On the outside, Shield Me With Prayer, Case Heavenly Star, and Primrose Girl and Lil Miss Sassy Pants. It's I Made It who's raced away. I Made It scores sharply by 6. Sneakier Than Sarah was second, Echo Dreamer third, and Shield Me With Prayer finished fourth. .104.72 after the sprint. 6.8476. I Made It at 9-2 was first. 8 Sneakier Than Sarah. 5-1 second. For Echo Dreamer 2-1 third, and 7 Shield Me With Prayer at 8-5 favorite fourth. Hold on until official. Deshaun Parker for Stephen Fosdick. The Barishnikov filly I Made It at 9-2. The result of the second race is official. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales winner circle, the 6 I Made It with Deshaun Parker. I Made It is a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Barishnikov. And a CJ Sunrise by Artemis Sunrise, bred here in the Hoosier State by Blaine Davidson. Stephen Fosdick trains for the breeder and owner. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of I Made It, paid 9-2. Official results in 6-8 Exactipate, $69.40. 50-cent trifecta, 684, $77.25. 3-6 double, $36.60. Shield Me with Prayer, fourth, 10-cent superfecta, 6847, paid $31.78. Favorite fourth, All They Ran, Fast Track, 104.72. Third race now 24 minutes away. No scratches. Couple of jockey changes. 2 Molly's Legacy will be ridden by Manny Esquivel. Manny Esquivel on 2 Molly's Legacy. 12 Hoosier Classic, the jockey Deshaun Parker will be riding for a double. Deshaun Parker rides the first-time starter, the 12 Hoosier Classic. 3 Sweet Heat is 3 pounds over. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta, double pick 3, 3:15 post time. And they're off. Even start. Echo Dreamer broke sharp with Case Heavenly Star. There's Sneakier Than Sarah in the yellow silks with an early bid. I Made It is also running a close fourth. Little Miss Sassy Pants, Jane's the Diva, Shield Me with Prayer, and Primrose Girl. As they dash past the half-mile pole, it's Echo Dreamer narrowly. Echo Dreamer just leads at the inside for Samir Bermudez from on the outside, Sneakier Than Sarah, who's matching strides to 3 furlongs from home. The opening quarter in 22.39 seconds with Rodney Prescott. Sneakier Than Sarah has kicked on to the lead and has opened up a 2-length advantage. I Made It is now second. Toward the inside, Echo Dreamer, the white cap, with Shield Me with Prayer gaining on the far outside. Case Emily Star straightens away in fifth. Then on the far outside, Primrose Girl with Jane's the Diva and Little Miss Sassy Pants. They're homeward bound, and here's I Made It. I Made It has taken the lead for Deshaun Parker with 1 furlong to go. From Sneakier Than Sarah, Echo Dreamer is now angled out on the outside. Shield Me with Prayer, Case Heavenly Star, and Primrose Girl and Little Miss Sassy Pants. It's I Made It who's raced away. I Made It scores sharply by 6. Sneakier Than Sarah was second, Echo Dreamer third, and Shield Me with
With over 200 flavor notes, every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon is a spectacle for the senses.
Tequila Herradura. Extraordinary awaits.
Feel the excitement with TwinSpires.com, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby and Breeders' Cup. With TwinSpires.com, place legal wagers and watch live horse racing wherever you are on any device. Sign up, play, and win today. New players use promo code FREE100 on sign up to start your $100 bonus. With TwinSpires.com, you can bet on horse racing. Get the TwinSpires.com app to receive special offers and the most up-to-date information. Terms and conditions apply. Void where prohibited. Please wager responsibly.
Deshaun Parker rallies home an overlay winner. It feels like those overlays are few and far between in today's racing world, but 5-2 morning line goes off at 9-2, and if you back that one, you are generously rewarded. Deshaun Parker visiting to our winner's circle with an excellent, well-timed ride, sitting just off the speed and having plenty left. No scratches, no changes. Won't be a common theme throughout the day, but is in race number 3, and it is a full field. Starting gate will be filled to maximum capacity. 12 of them will enter the starting gate for race number 3. We'll crown one of these 2-year-olds a maiden no more, 5 furlongs of distance on a fast main track. Do note, got to upgrade to fast, just as we predicted. Our track crew doing an awesome job as they do each and every day. And we've got 2-year-old fillies taking the main stage in here, running for a nice purse just under $40,000. I'm going to go to one of the horses with experience, hopefully off pitch, can make sweet music in the winner's circle with Alex Ashard aboard for Rudy Brissett, an Indiana-bred filly by Motown out of Music Teacher. The mare had one run at Gulfstream Park, showed a little bit of speed before backing up, and this is the first full. I thought the workouts were solid. The debut came just after Independence Day here at Horseshoe Indianapolis. They broke well. They were bet down to 7-2 in a 12-horse field, so the money had certainly signed on. In fact, they were closer to 3-1 than 7-2 in a 12-horse field, so certainly took some action. They did track the front runner and then dropped anchor at about the 8th pole, but battled on willingly all the way until around the 8th pole. The 16th pole got a little bit tired, which had every reason to show a little bit of tiredness. It was the debut. It was in the slop. There's a lot of new things. I think off pitch is strictly the horse to beat in here, and it looks like bettors would agree. 6-5. Anytime a horse takes a ton of action, runs an even running third after showing good speed, you can always play them back. And Rudy Brissett does do an excellent job. Second start of the career, he wins at 27%. While that may be the horse to bet, or the horse to beat, the horse to bet could be a horse like Molly's Legacy. Yeah, I drew a line right through that first start of the career. Marcelino Pedroza Jr. Off Manny Esquivel going to be aboard today. This 2-year-old filly by Good Samaritan is a full sibling to Gonna Be, who has run first, second, and third so far this year, and is a half to Molly's Town, who was actually just favored in our stakes race yesterday and has made over $300,000. So the expectations are certainly there for Molly's Legacy, and I was willing to forgive that last start. Actually exits the same race as the top selection off pitch. Didn't take much action, broke from the outside post, went off at about 10-1. They'll put the blinkers on today, and very similar to Rudy Brissett, Gennaro Garcia offers very good numbers. Second start, winning at 16%. Maybe didn't like the slop, should appreciate being on a fast main track. And they'll put the blinkers on today. I think there's certainly upside with Molly's Legacy. And speaking of upside, 9-1 right now on My Strong Heart. I thought this horse was going to run big last time out. Showed some speed, didn't show much finish, was rather empty in the lane. Fernando de la Cruz takes over the reins from Yarmari Correa. Lily Gonzalez wins at 17% as well. Second start off of the career for My Strong Heart, who did show good speed, didn't show much finish. We'll see if My Strong Heart can carry him a little further today, but it's all about horses with experience for me. In the upcoming third race, a ton of talent and excitement down here in the pack, as many of these connections have been waiting upwards of 2 years from the breeding shed to the racetrack. They'll get their opportunity 6 minutes from now.
horses call posted now for the third race. Maiden Juvenile Filly Sprint at 5 furlongs, a field of 12. Couple of rider changes. 2 Molly's Legacy, ridden by Manny Esquivel. On the 2 Molly's Legacy, 12 Hoosier Classic, the jockey there, Deshaun Parker, on the 12. 3 Sweet Heat is 3 over. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, double pick 3 on a fast track with 3 minutes to post time. Less than 1 minute to post time. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. They're going in. German Terraza with Cause is True, making her debut. Simmer Jimenez with Quibble. Now Manny Esquivel with Molly's Legacy loaded. McKenna Anderson, Sorry, Not Sorry, making her bow. Sweet Heat. Joseph Belmer claims the 7-pound apprentice allowance. Sorry, Not Sorry has gone all in. Eddie Perez with No Self-Control drew 4. Off pitch, the even money favorite. Here all 12 run. Rodney Prescott with Temple Painter. No Self-Control. Fernando de la Cruz with My Strong Heart. Up comes the favorite. Off pitch, Alex Achard for Rudolph Brissett. Even money off pitch. Edgar Morales with Royal Justice drew 6. Couple of Phillies back. Amdani Zaloa with Hazel My Candy. Coming up to post 11. It's now 4-5 on off pitch. At 5 furlongs. Fast track, so stand by. One more. First time starter Hoosier Classic. Sean Parker riding for a double. Donegal Destiny and I Made It. Our first 2 winners. All in line. They're off, racing 5 furlongs. A fast start for My Strong Heart, who rockets away for Fernando de la Cruz. Right there is No Self-Control, along with Molly's Legacy White with the turquoise stars. Off pitch is well spotted, running in 4th and making progress for Alex Achard past the half mile. Then Cause It's True with Temple Painter, Royal Justice in between fillies. Hazel My Candy's wide with 3 furlongs to go. Then it's a break of 3 more to Sorry, Not Sorry in a green cap with Hoosier Classic on the far outside. Sweet Heat and Quibble has dropped back to last. The quarter 22.25 seconds as these maiden 2-year-old fillies come past the quarter pole. It's My Strong Heart as off pitch is starting her bid. They straighten away. Off pitch comes to take on My Strong Heart with No Self-Control in the black cap. And then Molly's Legacy, Royal Justice, and lugging in Temple Painter, Hazel My Candy, and toward the inside, Sorry Not Sorry, but they come past the 16th, the daughter of Motown. It's off pitch, asserting close to home for Alex Achard. Off pitch at second, asking by 3. My Strong Heart on the wire for second with No Self-Control. Then Royal Justice, Molly's Legacy, and Sorry Not Sorry. $59.14 for that maiden juvenile filly sprint. $59.15. 10 off pitch. 4-5 favorite home. The judges will examine that photograph before posting the remaining order finish. The judges have posted number 5, My Strong Heart, at 5-1 second. Number 4, No Self-Control, 12-1 third. And 6, Royal Justice, 9-2 fourth, 10-5 for 6. Result of the third race official. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales winner's circle, the 10 off pitch with Alex Achard. Off pitch. 2-year-old Dark Bear Brown Filly by Motown. At a music teacher by Commissioner. Bred in Indiana by Doctors Deanne and Greg Bear. Run-up Brissett trains for Storyteller Racing. Mary Nixon, September Farm LLC, Brooke Brissett. Michael Motley and Francisco Linne. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of Off Pitch. Paid 4 to 5. 10-5 exacta, $14.60. The first pick 3 on the card. 2 Endor 3 with the 6 with the 10 off pitch. Pick 3 returned $23.75. The 50-cent trifecta. 10-5-4, $20.80. 6-10 double, $28.40. With Royal Justice 4th, 10-cent superfecta. 10-5-4-6 returned $14.90. In the sprint, favorite first. All 12 ran 59.15 after the running of race 3. Fourth race, one of those taken off the turf course. All main track hard and were fast. Fourth race, maiden, will be run on the main track now with a mile. Maiden juvenile mile, scratch. The 8 Baytown Baracus. 10 Stargazer's Dream. 11 I've Been a Cowboy. 12 Anagata. 13 TCAC and 14 American City. Scratch 8, 10, 11 through number 14. All have been scratched. Number 1, Boss of All Bosses. The jockey will be Gerardo Corrales. Gerardo Corrales on 1, Boss of All Bosses. For Siesta Key, a change of jockey for this newcomer to Axel Concepcion. Won the opener for Brad Cox with Donald Destiny. Axel Concepcion on 5, Siesta Key will don the Godolphin blue. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3. Post time in 22 minutes at 3:48. Monday racing. No live racing tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Back on Monday at 2:10. They're off, racing 5 furlongs, a fast start for My Strong Heart, who rockets away for Fernando de la Cruz. Right there is No Self-Control, along with Molly's Legacy, white with the turquoise stars. Off pitch is well spotted, running in 4th and making progress for Alex Achard past the half mile. Then Cause It's True with Temple Painter, Royal Justice in between fillies. Hazelmine Candy's wide with 3 furlongs to go. Then it's a break of 3 more to Sorry Not Sorry in a green cap with Hoosier Classic on the far outside. Sweet Heat and Quibble has dropped back to last. The quarter 22.25 seconds as these maiden 2-year-old fillies come past the quarter pole. It's My Strong Heart as Off Pitch is starting her bid. They straighten away. Off Pitch comes to take on My Strong Heart with No Self-Control in the black cap. And then Molly's Legacy, Royal Justice, and lugging in Temple Painter, Hazelmine Candy, and toward the inside, Sorry Not Sorry, but they come past the 16th, the daughter of Motown. It's Off Pitch asserting close to home for Alex Achard. Off Pitch at second, asking by 3. My Strong Heart on the wire for second with No Self-Control. Then Royal Justice, Molly's Legacy, and Sorry Not Sorry.
Feel the excitement with TwinSpires.com, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby and Breeders' Cup. With TwinSpires.com, place legal wagers and watch live horse racing wherever you are on any device. Sign up, play, and win today. New players use promo code FREE100 on sign up to start your $100 bonus. With TwinSpires.com, you can bet on horse racing. Get the TwinSpires.com app to receive special offers and the most up-to-date information. Terms and conditions apply. Void where prohibited. Please wager responsibly.
We're 11 minutes to the fourth race here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, and we've got a 2-year-old maiden special weight. The changes are as follows. This was supposed to be 7.5 on the grass. It is now going to be run at a mile on the fast main track. Corrales is on the 1, Axel's on the 5, the 8, 10, and all the AEs are out, leaving us an 8-horse field. The 5 is who I'm going to put on top here. Axel and Brad did win the first race together, so let's see if we can't make it a double for them. You see Ricky Giannini in the paddock there, saddling up the 5. I told him the other day, I said, man, we got to change your luck here, and definitely just did. Because he had a nice winner yesterday, won today, and looking for a double here. Now, I'm excited to see this horse run on turf, though. I think it's okay. I mean, it's okay, obviously, that this one's running on dirt because he ran second versus similar on dirt and was the bettor's favorite in that race. It was the first time at a mile, so we're back at the same distance. So I'm not shocked they're keeping this one in. But with the breeding, I was kind of wanting to see what he would do on the grass. You know, Street Boss ran mainly on all weather. But this dam, Tensa's Salt, she has 5 winners from 7 starters, and 3 of them are turf winners. Also, her progeny is 25% on wet turf and 21% turf routing. That's really high. Like 15, 17 is high. That's really, really good numbers. So I was excited to see what he was going to do on grass. I'm sure obviously Ricky was too, but we got stuck with dirt, and it's the same distance and surfaces last time. So this one, oh, I'm sorry. That's the 1, you guys. I was just talking about the 1. Switch to the 1, Aaron. Rick was literally, we're looking at Siesta Key. I'm sorry, guys. It's one of those days. It has been one of those days. The 5 is Siesta Key, Axel and Brad together. The 1, there we go, is the one I was just talking about with Corrales aboard. Really high percentages for the dam and her progeny that runs on grass. And Mike Maker's the trainer here, and I'm sure they were wanting this one to see what it would do. But as I was just saying, it's the same distance and the same surface as last time. Then we'll go to the 3. All right, we're caught up. I've got the 4 to 5 favorite on top. Had the 1. We'll make note to see what that one does next time on grass. The 3 is who I'm going to round out my try with. The count is on. Abel Escano is up here for Jimmy Corrigan. And this one was second versus similar. Now, I added this one in. It's 8-1. I watched that replay last time. The 9 in this race, Captain Pike, came out. It was just I think 3 or 4 horse race. It was a really short field. It was 3. Just came out and went straight to the right, bore straight right, took out the count is on, and just got bumped really hard. Ended up second. I think that would have been a little bit different of a race. Now, it was second out of 3, so this is kind of not that big of a point, but he got bumped pretty hard. Let's hope Captain Pike does stay straight this time. And the count is on, I think, is going to improve off that effort. So he was at 5 furlongs on the dirt because it got taken off. It's first at a route as well. So that's a question mark. So I get why this one's 8-1. But I think if he gets a nice clean break, he can show us what he's going to do. 2-year-old colt by Cantharos and a Curlin Dam, which I love Curlin. But Siesta Key is who I have on top. Axel and Brad got together for the opener. Has some nice works. A 2-year-old colt by Into Mischief. Very nice breeding. Godolphin. Good connections as well. 5-1-3 here for me in this 2-year-old maiden special weight. Good luck.
Horses call posted now for the fourth race. This is taken off the turf. This race will be run on the main track at 1 mile. Fast. Maiden 2-year-olds parading. A field of 8. Scratch 8, Baytown Baracus. 10, Stargazer's Dream. 11, I Been a Cowboy. 12, Anagata. 13, T-Cac, and the 14, American City. Scratch 8, 10, 11 through number 14. All have been withdrawn. One boss of all bosses, the jockey there, Gerardo Corrales. Jockey change, Gerardo Corrales rides the 1. 5 Siesta Kia, jockey change to Axel Concepcion. On the opener for Brad Cox, Axel Concepcion on number 5. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, all main track card. 2 minutes to post time. 2 minutes. Less than 1 minute to post time. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate, going down to the main track mile start for the maiden juvenile. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. At the mile loading, Gerardo Corrales with Boss of All Bosses. Now here's the first time starter. 6-5 on Siesta Key. Axel Concepcion won the opener for Brad Cox. Walter Rodriguez with no rematch. Now Fernando de la Cruz with Vehemently. Abel Lescano, the count is on. Jane Elliott with Good Men Are Scarce, red and green blocks. A couple of them back. Edgar Morales, Ethics debuts. The Claiborne newcomer, son of Hard Spun Ethics in the gold. Siesta Key, even money favorite. 2-1 Boss of All Bosses. 7-1 Vehemently. 10-1, here's Captain Pike. Alex Achard going for double with Rudolph Bissett. Over the mile. Thursday turf racing was abandoned. Fast main track here at Horseshoe Indianapolis. Even money, Siesta Key, all in. Thereof, Boss of All Bosses, Ethics, an early bid by Vehemently, and right there, Good Men Are Scarce in the red cap as they enter the first turn. Boss of All Bosses with Vehemently and Good Men Are Scarce with just inside 7 furlongs to run. Ethics is now in 4th. The count is on, and behind horses running in 5th by 2. Then Captain Pike, no rematch, and the Godolphin newcomer, Siesta Key in the Royal Blue, has dropped back to last. Making this backstretch run, it's Vehemently with Fernando de la Cruz. The first 2 of 8 furlongs in 23.77 seconds. Vehemently leads the maiden juvenile mile. For the run to the half-mile pole, Vehemently by a length and a half to Good Men Are Scarce, who chases the pace. Boss of All Bosses, a ground-saving third for Gerardo Corrales. Ethics 4th on the outside for Edgar Morales, the leading quartet. Siesta Keys come past a few. They are Captain Pike, the count is on, and no rematches drop back to last. It's Vehemently, still the front runner. Tracked by Good Men Are Scarce. Half mile, 48.58 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. With Vehemently still to track down from Good Men Are Scarce, Boss of All Bosses. Essex is under pressure. Then toward the inside is Captain Pike in the black cap with Siesta Key on the outside. The count is on and no rematch. It's Vehemently, Boss of All Bosses. Good Men Are Scarce. Siesta Key on the far outside. Ethics straightens away in 5th. Then toward the inside, the count is on. Captain Pike and no rematch was last as they straightened away. It's Vehemently looking to finish them off after 3 quarters in 113.82 for Fernando de la Cruz. Vehemently is a furlong away, but here comes Boss of All Bosses, and the count is on. Is rallying up the rail. Siesta Key on the outside. Siesta Key for Axel Concepcion, the son of Into Mischief. Siesta Key has come from last to first. The count is on was second. Then Boss of All Bosses and Vehemently back and forth. 140.63 after the maiden juvenile mile. 53165, Siesta Key. Even money favorite first. Number 3, The Count is On. 12-1 second and a good effort. 1, Boss of All Bosses at 2-1 third, and 6, Vehemently, 6-1 fourth. Hold on until official. Couple wins on the card for Axel Concepcion. When teaming with Brad Cox, they won the opener with that sharp newcomer Donegal Destiny. Here's Siesta Key at even money. Result official. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales Winner's Circle, the 5, Siesta Key. Running double for Axel Concepcion. Siesta Key is a 2-year-old bay colt by Into Mischief out of the Donerail Court mare Cocoa Beach. Bred in Kentucky by owner Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's Godolphin and trained by Brad Cox, who won the first of the day. Here with this newcomer, Siesta Key. Paid even money. Pick 3 returned $24.80. The pick 3 on races 2, 3, and 4, $24.80. 5-3 exact at $25.60. 50-cent trifecta, 5-3-1, $18.95. 10-5 double, $10.20. 10-cent superfecta, $14 and change. Vehemently ran fourth. $140.63 after the maiden juvenile mile. In the 5th race, no changes ahead in the sprint. All 10 run. No changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Double pick 3 and starts at the pick 5 on an all main track card fast. Post time for the 5th in 20 minutes at 4:20. Thereof, Boss of All Bosses, Ethics, an early bid by Vehemently, and right there, Good Men Are Scarce in the red cap as they enter the first turn. Boss of All Bosses with Vehemently and Good Men Are Scarce with just inside 7 furlongs to run. Ethics is now in 4th. The count is on and behind horses running in 5th by 2. Then Captain Pike, no rematch, and the Godolphin newcomer, Siesta Key in the Royal Blue, has dropped back to last. Making this backstretch run, it's Vehemently with Fernando de la Cruz. The first 2 of 8 furlongs in 23.77 seconds. Vehemently leads the maiden juvenile mile. For For the run to the half-mile pole, vehemently, by a length and a half to Good Men Are Scarce, who chases the pace. Boss of all bosses, a ground-saving third for Gerardo Corrales. Ethics fourth on the outside for Edgar Morales, the leading quartet. Siesta Keys come past a few. They are Captain Pike, the count is on, and no rematches drop back to last. It's vehemently still the front runner. Tracked by Good Men Are Scarce. Half mile, 48.58 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. With vehemently still to track down from Good Men Are Scarce, Boss of All Bosses. Essex is under pressure. Then toward the inside is Captain Pike in the black cap with Siesta Key on the outside. The count is on and no rematch. It's vehemently Boss of All Bosses. Good Men Are Scarce. Siesta Key on the far outside. Ethics straightens away in 5th. Then toward the inside, the count is on. Captain Pike and no rematch was last as they straightened away. It's vehemently looking to finish them off after 3 quarters in 113.82 for Fernando de la Cruz. Vehemently is a furlong away, but here comes Boss of All Bosses, and the count is on. Is rallying up the rail. Siesta Key on the outside. Siesta Key for Axel Concepcion, the son of Into Mischief. Siesta Key has come from last to first. The count is on was second. Then Boss of
Couple of impressive debuts for Brad Cox trainees today. A lot of money spent on that breeding, but certainly return on their investment at first. Asking as 2 first-out winners for the Cox gang. Congratulations to Ricky and Brad and all of the connections for the winners in the first and the fourth. We move along to the late Fire 5. You're still live in that early pick 5. Certainly wish you the best of luck, but another full field coming at you for this late Fire 5. 11.99% takeout each and every day. 6 furlongs the distance. Low-level claimers looking for their second career victory in here. 3-year-olds, all bred in the great state of Indiana. I think this is a challenging one to handicap. I really have, not going to lie, very little confidence in the winner of this race. Going to give He's a Rig a try. Now, usually at these lower levels, claiming races, I'm going to try and look for some potential value. Now, He's a Rig is at the $5,000 class level. This is a horse who had debuted at maiden special weight, went down to maiden claiming, got the hard-fought win here on May 22nd. They even tried to crack at the allowance ranks after that, chasing home a game Moped Mo and Bad Boy Geist. Those two have since gone on to stakes competition, and He's a Rig just has gone the other direction. They tried $15,000 non-winners at 2, and in order to find this horse live potentially, you'd have to draw a line through that last start. If you're willing to forgive that July 9th effort, which really wasn't much of an effort at all of a sudden, He's a Rig put up a 54 buyer, and that's better than most of this field has done in their career, let alone in the past month. Fortunately for He's a Rig, lost a Fantastic Vow, who came back and dominated earlier this week as well. So the race may have been a little bit more live. Horse went off at 5-1. Didn't run a step that day. The mare did earn around 6 figures. We'll see if He's a Rig can get back to his winning ways in here, but should certainly appreciate class relief. Randy Klopp gets his go-to rider in Evan Roman in the saddle for He's a Rig, but right next door on the starting gate is another price in here, 15-1 morning line. It's 9-1 right now on the board. Sammy Bermudez, Tim Eggleston. Speed is the play in here. This one has one way to go. Has not really ever figured out how to rate or take back, and when they haven't really run a step. So I think Sammy Bermudez is a great gate rider with very calm hands out of the gate and very smooth. He's going to try and put this one on the lead. They were able to clear off mid-turn last time out, but ultimately had no response whatsoever when they were headed in the top of the lane. Hopefully Passing Attraction can find something that one of the half-siblings, Pickle Feet, does. Some effort to dig down deep, run to the bottom of the tank, and try and hold off some other foes. Passing Attraction going to be on the lead in a race where I think you want to be on the lead today. We'll see if Passing Attraction can get the 6 furlongs. 9-1, plenty of value in here. And speaking of value, I don't think there's much value in Big Anchor. I know this horse is favored. DRF projections indicate as low as 5-2. The morning line at 7-2. You do get one of our top riders in Fernando de la Cruz, but has somewhat been off form. This is a horse who had been at the $5,000 claiming race in the past, was never a factor back on June 19th, then ran into Fantastic Vow, in which they didn't show any speed at all. And that's been kind of a troubling, continuous trend for Big Anchor. Even the connections, while going up to the allowance level last time out, stretched out, and they continue to break slow. Usually when horses routinely are breaking slow, it might be a sign that they're a little bit off form, and that could be the case in here with Big Anchor. So certainly a potential win candidate. Has run some of the best races, but does have a tendency to break slow. Looks no worse for the wear in the walk hearing. Let's take a look at this late Fire 5. I'm going to use the top 3 selections in here, 1, 6, and 7. Going to use off many potential winning candidates. Looks like Cowboy Church taking a ton of action from 10-1 down to 7-2 as well. But we'll take a stand, and a strong stand it be, using our top 3 selections, even though plenty of long shots in the top 3. Race number 6, an off-turf event. Not very many horses remaining. 1, 5, and 11. No true strong convictions in the off-turf event. Many of them look like they could win that race, as they all prefer to be on a separate surface or a different surface, and they were entered to do so today. But we'll go 1, 5, and 11. The single going to come in race number 7. Computers love this horse. Randy Klopp, Evan Roman, I've got them all over the board today. I think Klopp could be sitting on plenty of wins today and later on next week, as well as we look into the early portion of next week. But Randy Klopp is a guy who's currently at 12%. I certainly expect him to be close to 20% like he has been since my time here at Horseshoe Indianapolis. He's routinely been a 17 to 20% type trainer, and right now he's hovering around 12%. He's got two of the top riders in that room, and Evan Romano along with Alberto Burgos, and I expect them to go through these conditions and get to plenty of wins, and Closer to the Truth could be the start of what I expect to be a hot run in here for the Klopp gang. Third start off the layoff gets more class relief today, and Closer to the Truth looks to be the class of that field. As the riders set to get the leg up, a competitive late fire 5, a full field, 10 of them will go to the gate. One will return victorious, and John G. Dooley, battling the demons from the announcer's booth, will give you the call.
The horses are coming onto the track now for the fifth race. The sprint at 6 furlongs, a field of 10. There are no changes, all 10 run in the sprint. Fast Track, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Double Pick 3, and starts at the 50-cent Late Fire 5. 3 minutes to post time. 3 minutes. Less than 1 minute 2 post time starts at the 50-cent late fire 5. Fast track for an all main track card. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. Arriving at the gate. It is now post time. With Fernando de la Cruz, big anchor coming up. Simmer Bermudez with passing attraction. Evan Roman, he's a rig drew 7. Eddie Perez with Dacra. Now German Terraza. Fancy Streak went in okay. Dacra loaded. Rodney Prescott with Al Workham coming up. McKenna Anderson with Indigo Rich to post 9. Edgar Morales with Cowboy Church. Couple back. Joseph Belmer with Cog. Cowboy Church now the 9-5 favorite. And one more epic the legend. Deshaun Parker won our second of the day for Stephen Fosdick. Starts at the late fire 5, all in. They're off and sprinting. And there's passing attraction. He's a Rig has that speed toward the inside of the gray. Dacra and Outworkham is also forward. It's passing attraction. Passing attraction joined by Dacra, who's made a dash now for Eddie Perez, and Dacra takes the lead through the first furlong and a half from passing attraction, who's right there. A break of 3 to Outworkham in third. Cowboy Church through into fourth, has a purple cap, with on the outside he's a Rig in fifth. Big Anchor is sixth, Indigo Rich in seventh. Then comes Epic the Legend, who's wide with Cog toward the inside. Just over 3 furlongs to go. Fancy streak trails. The quarter blasted past 21.83 seconds. Dacre's the flamethrower at 29-1 coming toward the quarter pole. It's Dacre blazing the trail as passing attraction looms up now on the outside. Out Workham and Cowboy Church straightens away in fourth. These well clear. Big Anchor Indigo Rich heads the rest. They